This didn't show the webcam up. It's on there. Hey guys, Caroline here. Today is the 10th of September. I've been doing a little bit of trading over the last few days, not been doing very well, but I'll show you that on another video that I do at some point. One thing I wanted to do in this video is kind of show what I'm looking for on certain races. I think one of the mistakes that I made when I first started was I was trying to trade every race, and I was just kind of going down the list and trading everything, and I didn't really have a good enough reason to enter the trade, and so when I was losing quite badly, and so I ended up just with huge losses. So what I've been trying to do over the last couple of days is be more selective with the sorts of races that I'm trading. Now, the first video that I did the other day where I actually showed a trade was in a situation where there was a very, very short priced favourite, and I was hoping that it might drift and that I could trade on the second horse, which is what happened. But most of the time, what I'm just looking for is to trade simply the favourite horse if there's a strong favourite, but there isn't always. Now, this race that I'm looking at currently, this would have been a good one actually. If I have a look at the one click over here, the favourite is currently at 3.25, and then the next few horses are all considerably higher. So you would expect the main horse to attract the bulk of the liquidity.
In 30 seconds.
Oh, I've got my phone ringing now. One moment. Oh. That was annoying. My phone rang just at the wrong time. Now, I've totally forgotten what I was saying. Yes, bulk of the liquidity. So if we have a look at the bottom of the ladders here, you'll see that this particular horse has had over 50% of the liquidity, and the second and third here 12% and 8.7. So this is exactly what I would be looking for. Now I've kind of missed the opportunity on this one because I was actually setting up the video. As you'll notice, my little face is back in the right corner. I realized that I could just move my screen sort of from one monitor to the other basically. So if I'm doing a video, I'll put it on this screen and I'll kind of have to squint because it's quite small. Otherwise I'll just trade on my main screen. But anyway, I wanted to just show, I'm not actually going to trade this one. As you can see, if you have a look over here at the countdown timer, it's got a negative number here, which means it was supposed to start 1.5 minutes ago, but it hasn't actually gone in play yet because the chances are the horses are just kind of circling around near the off. It hasn't actually started yet. But I'm going to bring up Guardian and show the list of races for today. So we're currently 2:30. So this is the 14:30 at Catterick that I'm looking at here. And I'm going to look at the next few to see what I want to trade. So within Guardian, I can kind of have a quick glance. There's a few things I can look at. So first of all, this one starts in 5 minutes, and I can see how much money has been traded already. So 33k so far. Now, in general, I'm looking for races with more money, because if the trading volume is there, it means that money is coming in, the markets are moving, so there's much more chance of trades being taken. If you've got very low volume, there's hardly anything happening on the race, then you're going to have trouble having your bets actually matched, particularly if you're trading higher volumes. Now I'm just doing £10 stakes at the moment, so that's not usually a problem, but it's something I just want to get into the habit of looking at. But anyway, sort of we're up to 39k now. A few minutes before is okay. But when I have a look down at the prices of the first few horses, if you have a look, the first horse here, Alice O'Byrne, is at 4.6, and the third one, Dime a Dozen, is at 4.7. So these two are very, very close in price. The second one here at 3.3, it's a little bit too close to comfort. Even though this one, this what you call her, is the favourite, it's not strong enough, really. I'll load it up and have a sort of a quick look at where we are. And if you have a look at this sort of this micro chart here, you can see that the favourite has dropped quite dramatically, and the first one has drifted quite a lot. So that would have probably started at the favourite and then changed to this one. But I don't really like this because it means that there's not a clear favourite, so you're not really going to know where the money's going to come in. And if we have a look here, the first and second, we've got 36% of the money here, 31% here. So it's unpredictable. So at this stage in my learning, I'm trying to look for something that looks a little bit more predictable, so I've got a better chance of succeeding, because I'm not doing very well at this.
60 seconds.
Okay, so if we have a look at the next one, the 1440, there's two things I don't like about this race. The first is that there's only 4 horses, and the second thing is simply, again, the same thing, where the first, second and third horses are very, very close in price. So I'm just going to skip that one entirely. Now we've got the 1450 here. This looks much better because there is a very clear favourite at 2.88, and then we've got second and third 5.4 and 5.9. So if I load this one up now, I'm just going to look on the ladder. You see, this one is 15 minutes away, so I've got time here to sort of sit and look at it. I wouldn't usually do a trade until probably about 10 minutes before, but what I'd be looking for here is the volume. So if we have a look at this green section, there's been a whole load of activity there in the last sort of 10 minutes. So that's 1422, this is 1433, but then it's gone quiet again. So right now, if we have a look on the candle chart, where we've got this static dotted line, that means the price is just sitting there currently at this 2.92. It's currently, I was at 2.9. I think that's 2.9. And we can see this is quite sporadic over here, so I wouldn't be doing any activity on this now. So that's all I wanted to show in this video, is just kind of where I'm using this Guardian to kind of go down and have a little look and try to be a bit more selective. I mean, one thing I like about doing this pre-race trading as opposed to football is that there's an awful lot of races to choose from. We've got today, they're every 5 minutes, the 1500 at Catterick. List, what's list? Not sure what that is. 1505, 1510, 1520, 1530, 1535. So they're sort of between 5 minutes, 10 minutes apart. Keep on going down. We've got 4 o'clock, all the way through to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and only at sort of 6 o'clock do they slow down. So there's loads and loads of races today that I could be trading, and honestly I'd be exhausted if I do all of these. So I'll be looking through, selectively looking for races where I think, okay, there's a pattern there, hopefully something predictable that I can look for, that I'll be looking for to trade. So this is what I've been taught in this BF Scalper course, which I'm still going through. There's an awful lot of material in that course to go through. Okay, that is all for this video. Thanks very much for watching.